We move over now to our OL Reign, who are in the playoffs. So we go from a team that's regular season, playoffs, regular season, playoffs. Pretty cool. Who hosted the NWSL quarterfinal match. Coming into this match, the Reign had not won a playoff game since 2015. Do you remember what you were doing in 2015? I was in my second year of high school. There you go. I apologize. I have since graduated college, so it's been a little bit. October 20th versus Angel City FC, a 1-0 win. The first half was ugly. Angel City came inches away from a first goal twice. There was a sequence where I believe they hit the post, and then it was a goal line clearance that was able to keep things out. In the second half, though, the Reign were very much able to get into their press a little bit better, make those adjustments, and dominate the second half. Ultimately, it was a deciding goal that put them ahead. Veronica Latsko scored on a header, and the Reign went heavily defensively after that and locked things up. Again, as I talked about last week on the show, Angel City was not going to be an easy out whatsoever. They've got a lot of talent. They had Alyssa Thompson coming off the bench, June Endo coming off the bench, former Reign player Jasmine Spencer coming off the bench in this match. All of those actual substitutions. I'm not just listing their bench. And the Reign were still able to hold the clean sheet here. Massive, a crowd of 12,000 plus in attendance for this one. If you're a friend of mine, or if you're a person saying that you were going to get out to a Reign match and you did not go to this one, I am ashamed of you. I'm sorry. This is big. This is big for them to get that first playoff win since 2015. The season continues not only for the Reign, but obviously for Megan Rapinoe's career. And they're off to play a second consecutive California team. But we'll get to our player of the match. We'll go through a few photos as I quickly stop over here. Our first, obviously, player of the match, Veronica Latsko, an 8.0 match rating, 1 goal, which is the match winner, which you can see celebrated here in this photo by Liz Wolter. 2 shots and 1 pass into the final third. We'll talk about Latsko in a minute. I don't want to lead into it too much, but this excellent photo. And then another photo, as this was the last home match confirmed that Megan Rapinoe will ever play in her playing career at Lumen Field there, taken by Rio Giancarlo. I know that if you listen to the press conference, someone thought that the way they worded it left open the possibility that it'd be another home match. There's not. The semifinal happens in San Diego, and then the title match, no matter who wins, is played in San Diego. So this was confirmed the last regular. I just wish people knew what they were talking about, man. Anyway, I mean, Veronica Latsko. We'll talk about other aspects of this game, but Veronica Latsko, if you don't know, now you should know. She's a forward. She signed for this club a few seasons ago, and she's just done everything that's asked of her. I said it on my personal Twitter, just a grinder, whether it's, playing a forward, coming off the bench, starting, not playing at all. They've asked her to play outside back with this past World Cup because of the internationals that left, just doing always what she's asked and more, being just a positive influence on this club, a positive member of the locker room. Her work ethic has been talked about at length, from Coach Laura Harvey to teammates such as Megan Rapinoe at the press conference in this match. So you can't say enough about Veronica Latsko. So for her to be able to score the game winner and kind of get the spoils of that work, excellent. The defensive effort, once again, was excellent. Outside of that early on kind of mayhap where there was the post that was hit and then the goal line clearance, the back line did an excellent job. And goaltender. See, I go from hockey to soccer, and I want to say goaltender or goalkeeper. It's very different. Goalkeeper Claudia Dickey looked strong in this one throughout the entirety of the match, continues to look comfortable, which, again, as I talked about last week, is going to be big throughout the course of this playoffs. So all around, this strong effort. Rose Lavelle was able to get back into this game the first time since early September. So talk about teams getting hot going into the playoffs. Knock on wood. Just saying. The injury report versus Angel City here was clean. So again, like I said with the Sounders, I don't remember the last time the injury report was clean for the Reign, whether it was actual injuries or national team duty. So it's a little bit odd. The Reign will go into the NWSL has a international window here. Some internationals will go away. Best thing here is hoping that none of them, suffer anything at all, knock on wood again, and they're able to come back to the club and get ready for their next match. But we do have some injury-related news from this match. For Jordan Heidema did leave the match after taking a hard foul. In the post-game presser, I asked Coach Harvey if she had any update to provide. She did say that the injury isn't as bad as really thought. We haven't gotten any sort of clear indication. We'll find out likely tomorrow when we go to training down at Starfire. So another big match for the Reign here. I mean, the dramatics are on. The dramatics are on. Like the Sounders, for the longest period of time with this club, it was a struggle to see results, to see goals, to see chances converted, and to see them play to their true potential, right? And we saw a little bit of that defensively here, a big goal from one of the grinders of this team. So that was nice to see. On the other end of things in the playoffs, we'll have some league news. New York, New Jersey, Gotham beat North Carolina Courage. They did so on the road, too, so good for Gotham to advance to the quarterfinal versus Portland. So if, knock on wood, if the Reign are able to win this semifinal, something they haven't been able to do in several years, I think since their first 3 years of existence, they would play the winner of of Gotham or Portland. Either way, there are storylines in that match, whether it would be final game of their careers, Megan Rapinoe, Ali Krieger, or Seattle versus Portland in a title match. Got to get there first. It all starts in the semifinal, which is November 5th. Yes, November 5th. There is the international window, so there will be some time. November 5th at San Diego Wave FC. The playoffs see the Reign take on the two California expansion teams. That one will be played with a 6:40 kickoff. San Diego has not at all been an easy club to go against this year. They won the NWSL Shield, something the Reign won last season. And as I mentioned, with them being an expansion team and such, San Diego is only in their second year of existence. So they've got a lot of talent there, whether it's Alex Morgan up top, Laramie Gurma in the back. This game will be on both of these matches in the semifinal would be on CBS Sports Network. So big one there for the Reign. Semifinal, something they haven't won a semifinal match in quite some time. So